Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video, I'm gonna help you train your mind to actually never be embarrassed ever again in your life. You could decide to wear whatever you wanna wear, say what you wanna say, and you can do it freely, guys, without having the need to trying to fit in with other people. Okay, because the unfortunate truth is, most people you know have lived their life in fear. I don't want that for you guys. Like, honestly, I don't even understand what is fear anymore. What are negative emotions? I barely experience those things, guys. No matter even if I do something considered embarrassed, I don't feel embarrassed no more, guys, because I've understood that your mind is just like another muscle. It can be controlled, it can be trained. Just how you go to the gym to work out your arms and your back and your legs and your chest, the same can be applied to your mind, guys. So once you understand this, you will be able to operate in a more abundantly happier lifestyle, guys. I want you to have the pursuit of happiness. I want you to be able to go outside and do whatever you want to do, okay? And people actually like being around someone who is authentic. People follow that person, they respect that person. Think about it. These celebrities, all these artists, they took the chance on themselves by putting out crazy music or putting out some sort of crazy art or a film or a TV show. They did what they wanted to do. Or stand-up comedy. Like, they did what they wanted to do, bro. Yes, let's go. I'm so excited, guys, to actually make this video because this is how I feel naturally every day, okay? And I want you to feel like this too, guys. I'm gonna give you this secret. I'm gonna teach you guys on how to control your mind from being embarrassed, okay? So let's break it down in the first place. Why do people get embarrassed? And why do people try to be accepted into society? All right, think about it. Back in the olden days, like ancient times, or maybe even like the colonial eras and all that good stuff, 1700s, you had to be in a community in order to thrive. You had to be part of a society. If you weren't, if you were banned, if you were outcasted, then guys, you wouldn't survive on your own. Like, you need community. You need to be able to go ahead, talk, trade, share thoughts and ideas so you guys can grow and thrive as a community. Because in this world, guys, you can't do anything by yourself. It's impossible. You need help. You need to be able to speak, guys. But we're living in a different time, guys, where, being weird is actually being accepted more. Being yourself, this is why I need you to do it, bro. Think about it like this, okay? When you do something embarrassing, you're not gonna lose anything, okay? You might just lose your ego for 5 minutes. And we'll talk about that a little bit later in the video, but okay, my ego was hurt. Okay, did you lose money? Did you lose your house? Did you lose your job? Most likely not. So it's not that important. Just that right there should even be the first step into not caring no more. Okay, because I don't care how people view me, guys. I approach girls in public. I don't care if I get rejected and people are around me. It doesn't matter. Okay, I just have the ability to do so. Okay, and girls like that too. Girls like the guy who can go ahead and just spark up a conversation, be himself. They love that about that guy. They love that about those people. And making friends too, guys. You just compliment a dude on his shoes or his car. It's all about showing love, guys. It's all about being true and authentic and just being a great person. Okay, but we're gonna break it down. How you can start training your mind. Guys, think about it like this. Think about an embarrassing moment, maybe back in high school or middle school, where someone got pantsed, right? In school, that's embarrassing. They're wearing their underwear, someone pants them. You see the Mickey Mouse underwear, and you're everyone starts laughing, right? You just wait for everyone to react. You're waiting. See, right there, you're waiting for someone to react. You're waiting for them to just laugh at you. When, guys, in reality, a confident person, he's always going to take control. He's going to take lead. So you got to be able to take control of that situation. Okay, so let's say, think about it in that scenario. When someone gets pants, they're hesitant. They're oh, I don't know what to do. Now everyone's poking at you and pointing at you, and they're making fun of you. Okay, but in that moment, you could have decided to, this is funny. Yeah, you guys like the boxers, right? You own it, right? There's a difference between a guy who's getting pants and his pants are down, his underwear is exposed, and there's a guy on the runway model who's wearing, a Calvin Klein. He's wearing Calvin Klein, Polo, Ralph Lauren. The difference is that guy, he took off his pants. He was able to own his moment. He was able to own being a little bit more nude. He was able to own showing more exposure of himself. That's how you need to see it. You got to own that moment. Any bad situation, any so-called embarrassing situation, you own it, right? So let's say when it comes to talking to a girl. Let's say she just rejects you. She kind of like pokes at you. Like, guys, have you ever talked to a girl? A perfect example. You talk to a girl and maybe your voice cracked because you were just so embarrassed. You were so anxious to talk to her and your voice cracked and you're like, oh, like, nice to meet you, right? What you're gonna do, guys, is you're gonna be like, oh, wow, that just happened. Oh, that means I must be guys, you gotta make fun of the moment, okay? You're owning it. So let's say your voice cracked or something, or you said something stupid. You just let the girl know. Just say something like that contributes to what just happened. Okay, so you'll say like, let's say you say something embarrassing, right? Just be like, oh, well, obviously you have me you have me overwhelmed that I can't even speak to you right now. That'll make light of the situation. That'll make her laugh. That'll make the situation not so serious, guys. And that's the thing, like people make everything so serious. It doesn't have to be so serious. Okay, poke at yourself, make fun of yourself, guys. The difference is you got to be able to control your ego, guys. Our egos is what's always going to hurt us. Okay, it's our egos that tell us not to go ahead and talk to that girl. It's our egos that tell us to not pursue our dreams because people will try to stifle your fire, right? Your own mind is trying to stifle what you want to do. Don't fall for that. Don't let your mind go there. Your ego, guys, once you learn you can control that, that's where your true self will actually kick in. Like confidence, like your real authentic self kicks in, because ego, guys, most of the time it's a front for guys. It's the wall we put up to show everybody, oh, we're so strong and we're so masculine. And guys, that's great. Be a strong masculine guy, be confident. That's what I need you to do. But at the same time, I need you to do that while yet at the same time being yourself. And it's those guys who are able to master that. Those are the guys that win in life. They get whatever they want. They get the girls they'll have girls accept them. Because you just don't care about the outcome, guys. That's the thing. It's just not caring about the outcome no more. You got to understand, like, the outcome, there's nothing so serious about what can happen. Okay? For all you know, let's say, for example, you get rejected. That nothing happened, bro. At the same time, you got to do what you wanted to do. You shot your shot. You did what you saw the girl. You saw the girl. You saw that, hey, I was able to put myself out there and I'm just going to be myself at the end of the day. She can respect that. And all she's going to do, guys, she's going to respect that. Because most guys, they got to fake it. They got to fake the ego. They got to fake the confidence. Where do you think true connections are built, guys? When you get to actually really know the person. When you actually get to really be yourself. That's when connections grow. It's where they thrive. That's where they enhance. But in the initial stages, it's all about the stupid games that they got to play. Oh, we got to go back and forth on this texting and showing that I'm not interested and you're not interested. Guys, once you learn that, like, to not care no more, you don't stress about those things no more. You don't stress about it. Like, it doesn't even faze you no more.